A very good morning, children. Welcome to grade 4 maths class. In today's recorded video, we will discuss about the decimals which we have started yesterday. Okay, in yesterday's online class, we had started a new chapter, that is decimals. Okay, so it is a continuation of the same class. I will be explaining the same thing what I have explained you in the online class. Okay, so your new chapter is decimals. Okay, so before learning what is decimal, let us recall what are the fractions. Okay, so some examples of the fractions: 2 by 3, 4 by 6, 7 by 10, 14 by 24. These are the examples of fractions which has numerator and denominator. Okay, so what is this decimal fractions? In this class, you will be learning what are decimal fractions. Okay, so you will be learning what is a decimal fraction. Any fraction which has the denominator has 10, 100, 1000 are said to be decimal fraction. I repeat once again, any fraction whose denominator, so all these is the denominator part. Okay, any fraction whose denominator must be either 10, 100, 1000 or the products of tens. Okay, in simple we can say any fraction having the denominator, the product of tens is called as the decimal fraction. So 2 by 10, 4 by 100, 6 by 1000, all these are called as decimal fractions. Okay, you got it? So the same thing we had explained in the last online class also. Okay, so what is decimal fraction? Any fraction having denominator as 10, 100, 1000 or the products of 10. Okay, so is said to be decimal fraction. And next part is you need to convert the decimal fraction into a decimal. Okay, so I can give you some examples for decimal numbers. 2.4, 16.34, 207.186. So all these are called as the decimal numbers. So in decimal numbers, you need to learn the parts of the decimal numbers. This point is called decimal point. Okay, this point is called decimal point. Before the point, whatever the numbers come. Okay, so here 2, 16 and 207. Okay, the examples I have given 3 examples. So before the point, whatever the numbers come, it is said to be the whole number. Okay, it is called the whole number. And after the point, whatever the numbers are there, it is said to be fractional part. Okay, it is said to be fractional part. So these are the different parts of the decimal number. This also we had discussed in the online class. Okay, I repeat once again, these are the examples of the fractions. In today's class, you will be learning what is decimal fraction. Any fraction whose denominator is said to be 10, 100 or 1000 are called as the decimal fractions. Okay, or the products of 10 should be the denominator, then it is said to be a decimal fraction. Okay, and today you will be learning decimal numbers. Examples: 2.4, 16.34, 207.186. So these are the examples for decimal numbers. And next is you need to learn the different parts of the decimal numbers. This point is called decimal point. Before the point, whatever the numbers are there, it is whole number. After the point, whatever the numbers are there, they are called as the fractional part. Okay, yes. And in next concept, what we are going to next concept what we are going to do is convert the fraction to the decimal. Okay, convert the fraction to decimal. Okay, yes. Now 2 by 10 you need to convert to the decimal. Now there is a rule. Okay, what is the rule? If the denominator is 10, that means After the point, it should be one digit. This please remember. Okay, this is the basic concept. If you be thorough with this, then you can convert all the fraction to the decimal and all the decimal to the fractions. Okay, so if the denominator is 10, that means when you convert, after the point you should have one digit. Okay, and if the denominator is 100, after the point you should have two digits. So based on this, you need to arrange the numbers. Okay, let us take 2 by 10. Okay, so let us take 2 by 10. Okay, so 2 by 10, since here the denominator is 10, so after point you should have one digit. So what is our digit? 2. So here it will be 2 and here it will be 0. So the answer for this is 0.2. Okay, if it is a single digit, it is easy to write 0.2. Okay, now let's see double digit. 12 by 10. 12 by 10. How will you convert 12 by 10 to the decimal? As I told you, denominator is 10. That means after point you should have only one digit. Okay, that you remember. Okay, keep it in your mind about this. So just write 12. Right? What is the number given here? Write 12. And after the point you should have one digit. So if you keep the point here, you will have one digit. So the answer for 12 by 10 is 1.2. Got it? Yes. Now let's do for 246 by 10. Okay. So these numbers are not there in your syllabus, but still I will explain it in general. Okay. So you should know. So 246 divided by 10. Okay. So here first step what you have to do is denominator is 10. That means if denominator is 10, after the point you should have one digit. So let me write the number given here, the numerator. Okay, since it is 10, after the point you should have one digit. So if I keep point here, it will be one digit. So 246 by 10 is equal to 24.6. Okay, yes. If I, for example, if I keep point here, this is wrong for 10. After point you have two digits, so this is wrong. Okay, after point you should have one digit. So 24.6 I have. If I keep point over here, then this will be correct for 10. Is it clear? So this is how you write the fraction to the decimal part. Now we will move on to the hundredth part. Okay, 4 by 100, 24 by 100, 163 by 100. Okay, so let's see how to convert this fraction into a decimal. Remember this, when the denominator is 100, after the point you should have two digit. Okay, after the point you should have two digit. So 4 by 100, put point and one digit, two digit. Okay, so initially you practice like this, it will be easy for you. After the point you should have two digits. So what is our digit? It is 4. If I put 4 here, it will be wrong. Okay, so I should put 0, 4, then it will be correct. Okay, so your answer for this is 0.04. Fine. Okay, 4 by 100, if it is 0.04. Understood? Next, 24 by 100. Denominator is 100. Okay, denominator is 100. That means after point you should have two digits. What is our number? 24. So I can write here 24 and here 0. So 0.24. Okay children, you got it? Next, 163 by 100. Since the denominator is 100, after point you should have two digits. Right? Okay, after point you should have two digits. So let me write 163. Okay, just copy down as it is, 163. Then since it is after point two digits, right? Set. Okay, so point here two digits, one digit, two digit. So based on this you can write. So answer for this is 1.63. Okay, so these was the things which we had discussed in the last class. Okay, so hope you understood this concept. Wherever the denominator is 10, in converting to decimal point, after the point you should put one digit. Wherever denominator is 100, when you convert it into the decimal fraction or decimal, after the point you should have two digits. So this is the concept which we had learned in the last online class, the same thing I have explained in the recorded video. Please watch the recorded video and understand the concept. If any doubts, you can clarify with me in the online class, or you can personally message me. Okay. Thank you kids. Have a nice day.